Long time no see, everyone. It's your old mate Chicagon back at it again. This time with a story that has a bit of an unhappy ending. I got one of my grails, but as always, if you're enjoying the content, don't forget to like and subscribe. I really do appreciate communicating with all of you in whichever way you wish to. So yeah, I got a grail, and it's actually a grail that I didn't mention in my grails video because I'd actually purchased it when I was making that video, so it wasn't quite on my mind there because it had already been bought. However, it's pretty easy to guess what it was. It was a pair of Rick Owens Ramones, and they are mainline Ramones. So with all the stories and things past of like, the Ramones that didn't fit, the Ramones that broke, then the Ramones that again didn't fit, I figured like, look, I can sell a few pieces and eventually I can use that money to buy a pair of mainline Ramones, something that I've always wanted, and I'm actually potentially able to reach that stage now with the buying and selling of things that I have had. So knowing that I'm a size 41 in Dark Shadow Ramones and that I've tried 42.5 and 43 and they've been far too big, I was on Instagram looking at a page called It's Safe Here Archives, which I highly recommend. They've got so much Rick, and they also sell a lot of Guidi as well as clothing too. Really great deals and really great people to deal with. Found a pair of interesting looking mainline Ramones. They said they were spring summer 17, and the leather looked really interesting as it looked kind of creased. It had a bit of texture to it rather than the smooth leather that most mainline Ramones seem to have. Saw that they were a size 41, spoke to the seller, and they said, yeah, they should fit. Like if you're a 41 Dark Shadow, apparently mainline fits a little bit larger. Cool, awesome, let's do it. Made the transfer, boom, boom, pow, and less than a week later, these showed up. So these are the Ramones. They are something else. I think they look so cool. I love how the leather looks and how it has the really interesting creasing, and I guess that also changes and molds depending on how you're wearing them. The soles are in pretty good condition. There's a little bit of heel drag, but that's par for course when it comes to Rick Owens, right? And here's the other one. Just really cool. Love them. Awesome. But I went to put them on, real excited, unzipped. Went to put the foot in, my foot doesn't even go halfway in them. My foot comes up to about here. Then I cannot get it further through. And it is devastating. Like, to actually spend a good chunk of money investing, I wouldn't even call it investing, but putting it towards something that you've always wanted, to only have it arrive and it just not even fit. It's really been doing my head in because it doesn't make sense. I checked with the Rick Owens Reddit and everyone was kind of like, they fit larger. Why don't they fit your feet? Are you sure that they're real? Put these up since for sale and not had any issues. People have gotten them legit checked. They're fine. I just don't know what the issue is. Is it the leather? Is it something that I could potentially stretch out? I just don't want to take that risk. I thought about it, and if I do try and stretch them and it somehow breaks them, well then rip, then the shoes are no longer usable. So I figured safest bet is to try and sell them. And luckily enough, I have found a seller through the hell that is dealing with online shopping, and hopefully they do pick them up today. But I did want to just make a video about them and just how sad, like I'm really bummed about this, and it sucks. Yeah, it sucks so much, like to put a bunch of money into something, everything seems to make sense in terms of sizing, and then they arrive and you can't even get your foot in them. Lengthwise, they're okay, but I just can't put them on, and that sucks. And I don't know what to do from here. I will get most of my money back. However, I don't know what to proceed from there. Perhaps it's just sitting and looking out for a pair of size 41.5 or 42 Ramones, and even if they're Dark Shadow, just grabbing them and, putting this to an end, because without any opportunity to go try these on properly in store, mainline shoes, I feel like I'm never gonna be able to be sure with what I'm getting, right? There is some sort of hope on the horizon though. There is a shop in Melbourne City called Golden that I ran into the other day that does actually sell Dark Shadow and mainline Rick Owens. They just don't advertise this on their window, which is why I'd never gone inside. But I spoke to the shop staff there and they said that they were actually getting mainline shoes in because currently they only have mainline clothing. So perhaps when they do get the shoes in, yeah, I will go in, try on mainline shoes, try on Dark Shadow shoes, and hopefully be able to get some sort of comparison going. Maybe make a video with a definitive, or hopefully definitive, answer to this, because it's just ridiculous. I'm just ranting now, but like this has just caused me so much grief and stress with how all over the place sizing is, and I'll never get it. I'll never understand it. But yeah, that's my story. I don't really think anyone watched this, but I'm kind of putting it up as a bit of a diary, a vlog, if you will, because it sucks. But hopefully down the track, I can look back at this and laugh and be like, I finally got the pair of Ramones that I wanted, that fit, and they're awesome. And I never have to think about this again. So yeah, thanks for watching and listening to me kind of lose it a little bit. Hope you're all taking care of yourselves out there. Be safe, have fun, and as always, don't do anything I'd do. Bye-bye.